If you have been to any of the major supermarkets in Kenya, then you have probably been tempted by the good-looking food at the daily section. But how often do you buy it? If you're being honest, buying cooked items in Kenya is steadily becoming a risky activity. Once in a while, we get clips circulating on the internet proving how hard it is to trust food that you have not prepared. Sadly, some of the clips feature some of the supermarkets. That and the assumption that the food is likely overpriced, disappointing, or stale is why I barely buy any food from the supermarkets. When I'm hungry, the supermarket daily is the last place that crosses my mind. But today, I will be doing the unthinkable. For the next 24 hours, I will be eating only food from Kenyan supermarkets. I have dedicated this day to trying them and rating them according to how they taste, freshness, and affordability. But there's a twist. I will be letting a random stranger choose what I eat or recommend their favorite meal. Whatever they pick for me, I have to buy and eat, no matter how weird, how expensive, or how questionable the combo will be. Hata kama pesa haitoshi, itabidi nikope. I am working with a budget of 1,000 Kenyan shillings because that's all I have. By the end of this challenge, I will either discover hidden supermarket gems, get a horrible stomach situation, get into a debt, or all of the above. Stick around to see what strangers pick for me, the weird combos I am forced to try, and how I rate them in terms of taste, freshness, and affordability. By the end of this, we will also find out if Kenyan supermarket food is an underrated gem or if they should just leave the cooking to hotels and restaurants. For breakfast, I decided to try out the quick mart closest to me, mainly because nilikuwa njaa mbaya. It's currently 10:10, exactly 10:10. I'm hoping that at least by now wame prepare vitu kadhaa. Hoping watu wenye nitapatana na wao watanichagulia vitu mzuri.
A few moments later.
As per the rules of the video, I approached a random lady who was browsing in the yogurt section. By then, there were only a few customers around, and most of the people in the supermarket were staff members and brand merchandisers. You know, those people from a company who make sure products za super zimepangwa poa. Hi, sasa. Hi. Wow. Nafanya video. Leo nataka kukula food from supermarket. But sasa si mimi nachagua. Just a random person to choose for me. So would you be okay being that random person?
Nikuchagulie chenye utakula.
Yeah, for breakfast.
Yogurt. Gracias yogurt.
Na nini ingine?
Nitakwambia gracias yogurt. Kitu ingine hata kwa deli.
Kule kwa kupikwa.
Kebab.
The lady was a representative of the Demka Dairy Company, which produces Grace's yogurt. She was not just representing the brand, but she was their biggest fan. You could feel the pride in her voice when she recommended me to have their lemon biscuit flavor yogurt with a kebab. Let's see how this combo goes.
Our representative of the Demka Dairy Company.
Okay.
We are selling the Grace's yogurt. And for now we have the offer price.
Okay.
100 shillings from 110.
Yeah.
It's running up to 19. It's a very sweet yogurt.
Okay. So which flavor do you recommend?
Lemon biscuits.
This one?
I can recommend it, yeah.
For just 60 bob only.
Yes.
Sawa. Thank you. So, a kebab and yogurt. And this is the food available. Sasa, ile ni kebab. Ile ni kebab. Nisaidie. Naweza niwamia. There's the yogurt and the kebab. The best thing about this supermarket is that it has a sitting section. I settled in, opened my yogurt, inserted the straw. And nothing. The yogurt was not coming up. I could not figure out why, but I discovered that while trying to create a hole for the straw using the straw, I ended up breaking it. Luckily, I had an extra one. I always take an extra because I'm extra like that. The yogurt was thick and tasted nice, and it was not too sugary. It was just balanced. I will definitely be buying it more often, and the thickness just made me happy. I will also be having this combo more oftenly. As for the rating, I will give the kebab a 9 out of 10 for taste, a 10 out of 10 for freshness. It was literally the only one remaining. The kebab was 140 shillings and the price was fair. For the yogurt, it's a 9 out of 10. The 250 ml yogurt was 60 bob. It was a fresh batch, so freshness to Naipea a 10. The price was also fair. The combo is a 10. It is healthy, affordable, and left me feeling full for long. It was also not that weird, but I wouldn't say the same about the lunch combo that a stranger chose for me. That just took me by surprise. Hizo ni mawati. Ni saa saba. It's 1:37. We are about to go get our next meal, but the next supermarket that I am going to haina place ya kuka, so I might come back with the food and try it here in my house juu sio mbali. Let's go see what a random person will suggest I have for lunch. For lunch, I went to another nearby Naivas supermarket, and as per the challenge rules, I had to let a random stranger pick what I would eat.
Take this guy. Come.
Hi, how are you? My name is Jerry.
I'm Andrew.
Okay.
Yes.
I'm also a YouTuber and I'm actually filming.
Okay.
Yeah. So I'm asking strangers to choose what I eat today. Yeah, from the supermarket.
So you're doing a vlog?
Yeah, it's actually live. You're okay being on the vlog?
Sorry?
You're okay me directing?
No problem.
Okay. So guys, can you recommend what I should have for lunch from there?
For lunch?
Yeah. Yeah.
We have chicken rice. You can do the chicken rice with the wings. You like spicy food? The chicken wings are a bit spicy, so I can recommend them for you. We have a variety, so maybe you should.
No, I wanted to choose one meal for
One
me.
meal?
Yeah.
One meal.
Yeah, one meal that I
You can
should
do
go
the
eat.
chicken rice plus the beef goulash. That's the beef stew.
Mawat?
Beef gula.
Hizo ni mawat?
Those are tongues and
Which is the goulash?
yeah, the goulash, this one, the stew, we have our beef stew,
Sorry.
we have the balls, and then here is the chicken rice.
Also, I should take the chicken rice and the goulash.
Yeah,
Nani atanipimia? Au utapima?
it's okay.
Sawa, niweke hiyo. The guy I approached was a bit confused, so he called over another. The gentleman was very knowledgeable in the cuisines. Ni kama yeye ndo head chef hapa. He confidently recommended chicken fried rice and something I have never heard of before. Beef goulash. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. Beef goulash is basically a bougie beef stew. Chunks of beef slow cooked in a tomato onion sauce with veggies and seasoned mostly with paprika. It's originally from Hungary. Kumbe our local supermarkets ziko na international cuisines. We lakini amnanga place ya kukulia. But it's coming. Oh, nice. Although going into this challenge, I wanted to discover meals I have never tried, so I was honestly excited to try it. But I won't lie, I was also kinda terrified. I just recovered from a nasty foodborne bacteria infection that had me thinking I would die. So I don't know what I ate. So these days I'm super cautious with anything unfamiliar. Anyway, let's get into this taste test and pray that the stomach meter doesn't go from green. The supermarket doesn't have a sitting area yet because it's still pretty new. So I carried my food back home. So this is how the goulash looks like. This is how it looks like. And this is how the chicken rice looks like. First test. It's nice. I'll give this an 8 out of 10. The chicken is spicy kidogo, but It's not overpowering, and then I don't know whether you can see it has a lot of spring onions, so the rice typically tastes like spring onions, which is nice. Not bad. So onto the na ilikuwa how much, because nimemwambia tu aniwekee ile kipimo anaweza pata. So this one was 186 and this other one was 318. It's quite expensive for the goulash. So yeah, acha tusikie hii ni part gani ya ng'ombe inaitwa goulash. It's so good. It's not bad. It's not bad. It's so good. But sijui ni part gani. I can't tell which part it is. I love it. It's not the softest, but so mbaya. You know. This one is absorbing my soup. The rice was nice and full of flavor, but the chicken pieces were too salty. I give it an 8 and a 10 for freshness. The beef goulash also tasted nice. The seasoning was well balanced and the steamed veggies were crunchy and not overcooked, but the meat chunks were really hard. Hii ni kama hawakuchemsha kwanza. I give the goulash a 7 out of 10 and a 10 for freshness. I will give the combo an 8 out of 10. The chicken fried rice was 186 bob and I think the price was fair. The beef goulash was 318 bob and it was on the pricey side. Hizo nyama hazikuwa zimefika 10 honestly. So lunch totaled to 504 bob. So far the stomach meter is still at green and I'm still safely within our 1000 bob budget. But we've got one more meal left. Will the next stranger's pick keep my stomach still at the green level? Will I stay within budget? Ama nitaanza kuitisha 200 bob urgently? Let's go find out what my final meal of the day will be. For the final meal, I went to a different Naivas supermarket, but I decided kwenda mapema kidogo because it was cloudy and looked like it would rain, and also sikuwa nataka food super iishe. I approached a lady who wasn't comfortable being filmed, so I did not film her face. Are you okay being on camera? You're photophobic. I requested her to choose for me what I would have for dinner, and she recommended chapati and minji. It's okay, chapati and... Chapati and beans.
Not beans.
Minji. Minji. Okay, iko pale. Sawa, asante. Let me go check. Chapati and minji. But kufika kwa counter nikapata minji zishaisha. So I asked the lovely lady who was serving me again anichagulie kitu nitakula na hiyo chapo. Nichagulie moja. And she chose sweet wings. Hey, chapati na wings. Let's see how this goes. Luckily, the supermarket has a sitting area, so I invited a friend who was nearby to join me and help me eat. The wings ended up being too nice that we even forgot about the chapati. I carried the chapati home and had it with chai later. The wings were a solid 12 out of 10. Those things were nice. For freshness, it was a 10. The chapati was a 7 out of 10. The freshness was a 10 also. The wings were 243 bob, fair and worth every single coin. The chapati costed me 29 shillings. Price pia ni fair. Altogether, dinner costed me 272 bob. The combo was a 2 out of 10. Nani hukula chapu na nyama shwali? The total cost of the meals for the entire day totaled to 976. We stayed within our budget. In conclusion, food from Kenyan supermarkets are not so bad and are generally affordable. Some meals are a hit and others a miss. I'm also glad the stomach meter did not move from green. So should you buy food from the supermarket? Fanyeni vile mnataka, maisha ni yenyu. Comment something else you'd like me to risk next so you don't have to. Also, watch this next video where I bought meat from all the butcheries in Buruburu then weighed them. Sema Sanitizing Butcheries, subscribe and like for more.